One of our favorite places to get inventory for our eBay store is actually the Goodwill bins, or their official name is the Goodwill outlets. The Goodwill bins, the Goodwill outlets, that's basically where clothing goes to die. It's where Goodwill sends all of the clothing that didn't sell in their stores, plus all of the donations that they don't have the time or the manpower to go through. It all basically ends up here at one spot and they sell it at a discounted price. All you have to do is kind of fight for it. It's a surprise, the kind of stuff that comes out there every day, every week. So today I have 20 pieces I want to share with you guys. Some pretty unique pieces, some vintage pieces, some modern pieces, some men's, some women's, even a little stack of brand new with tags items that, again, ended up at the Goodwill bins one line away from basically being discarded into trash. Let's get into it. Let me show you guys these 20 pieces. So we'll start at the top here. We'll start with the brand new pieces. Again, we got 4 or 5 brand new pieces, and then no particular order. We'll run through the pile, and then I will save my favorite piece for the end. Let's get into it. First item is again, brand new pieces coming up first. First item is a brand new women's size medium Nike hoodie, $65 Nike Yoga, which is even better than Nike. $65 on the MSRP, and then it was 20 bucks at Ross or whatever this was, and then 15 bucks at Ross or whatever that was, and then it did end up at the Goodwill bins, brand new with tags. Again, we paid $2 for that, so pretty cool. Next up, we have another solid pickup here. This is, again, by itself, maybe wouldn't be insane. Madewell extra large shorts, but these are brand new, $65 again on the MSRP. Retail on these brands is getting crazy, but this is a really nice brand that people do like. We'll run this over on Whatnot. We'll probably start it at like 10 bucks or something. We're trying to do a little bit higher starts over there. Not super high, but just high enough to kind of like be okay with just one bid coming in. Anyways, we'll run that for 10 bucks on Whatnot. We got these right here. Boom. We get usually close to 30 bucks for our brand new board shorts. I mean, that 25 to like $35 range depending on the brand and obviously size and obviously pattern. This is an extra large in a perfect pattern in Billabong, which is like one of the best brands to find board shorts in. So definitely we can push like 30 bucks on those brand new Billabong shorts. This is a really solid woman's brand to look out for, Everlane. Everlane, these are just, again, basic little shorts, but being brand new with tags, that definitely elevates the situation. These are, it doesn't have a name here, but these are women's size medium Everlane shorts. Retail is probably, again, in that like $60 range, and we'll probably get those listed in like the 25-ish range. This is a really good, I think, bolo. J. Crew, new with tags, okay? We list just about anything J. Crew new with tags, and we don't list it for cheap. You can list it for pretty good money. These little pants here, we can probably list for like, if you're trying to sell them quickly, we'll list them for like 25. But realistically, we can probably list them for 30 and just let them sit, and then the right buyer will eventually come along. This retails for really expensive, and people really, really like this brand. Sometimes we'll get like a random $40, $50 sale, and I'm like, what is that? And it's like some random J. Crew item that we listed for like really high price, because that's what the comps are looking like. All right, here we go. That was the new pieces, and now we're getting into the items. Here we go. Some of these items are like, they're not like normal items for us, but that's kind of what happens to the bins. You kind of see what comes out, and then you know, obviously pick the best pieces, pick what works for you. But sometimes it does allow you to take some chances, trying out new brands, trying out new like trends or new styles, or again, something that you wouldn't pay up for at the thrift comes out of the bins for a lot cheaper. Maybe you can give it a shot and see, you know, learn something new. All right, here we go. Polo Ralph Lauren, let's go. Men's size large. This is a full zip, like a tracksuit style sweatshirt. Got the blue pony, got the blue stripes on the sleeves. Probably 25, 30 bucks all day long. This right here is a Disney Marvel. I believe this was Guardians of the Galaxy. This was the Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord jacket. Really cool, really nice quality, really cool design. This thing is like really well made. I'm guessing probably like $100 retail, maybe more. And we saw a good amount of sales on this like exact style, exact little costume. Obviously recently I'm sure they were selling for like Halloween, but I know that like people dress up for this kind of stuff like year round, especially like the quality stuff. So again, we probably wouldn't grab this at the thrift for 10, 15 bucks, whatever they price it at. But at the bins, we'll grab it up, pay $2, get that thing listed for like 30 bucks, and should sell hopefully pretty quickly. Again, we saw multiple sales in the like $40, $50, $60 range for similar jackets. This is Lacoste. We don't pick up too much Lacoste. Funny story, when we first started reselling, we sold a Lacoste shirt to some guy, and then he sent us a message saying, hey man, this is fake. And then we were kind of like, not scared, but we were kind of just like, all right, well, if you say so. So we sent him a refund, and we just kind of stopped picking up Lacoste for a good while after that. But yeah, we're over that. We're over that fear now. We don't worry about that. But we don't find Lacoste that often. When we do find it, it's wrecked. It's always wrecked. It's probably like the #1 brand that you find that's absolutely wrecked all the time. I don't know if it doesn't hold up, like quality-wise, and it just gets wrecked, or if it's just so amazing that people love it and they wear it to the ground. 4XL Lacoste tapered fit sweatpants. In this size, I'm guessing these can push $30 minimum, probably more. It is a fancy brand. It is expensive. These right here, okay, everybody's wearing these right now. Not everybody, but everybody in like the 13 to like 16, 17 range. These are heavyweight Pro Club cargo sweatpants. These have a close to 100% sell-through rate on eBay, and they sell in like the $30 range. And I think they retail for something crazy, like $60. Yeah, when I was a kid, Pro Club was just like a solid blanks brand that you could get for like pretty cheap, and now they're like a kind of like hype beast brand. These are, we don't pick up Hollister almost at all. Like, I don't know how many Hollister pieces we'd have in our like 3,000 item eBay store. Probably less than like 10. This is a really nice pair of Hollister extreme baggy jeans. Super duper wide leg. They're a size 28 by 30. Excellent size. Excellent wash. Very nice condition. I'm guessing there's no way we can't get like 25 of these. Probably more, honestly. Here we have a Patagonia. This one was super fuzzy. It's still kind of fuzzy, but we did spend a few minutes shaving it down, and it looks a lot better. Definitely in selling condition now. And this nice little Patagonia, even in this like worn condition, will push $25 all day long here in the like winter time. All right, we got a couple of nice women's pieces here in a row. This is Free People size 10. Beautiful patterned wide leg pants. These things are awesome. Awesome. We'll run these over on Whatnot. We'll run these for like $10 over on Whatnot. So make sure you check us out on Whatnot. Come on by, shop with us. If you've never bought on Whatnot before, you can use the link in our bio, and you get like a $15 credit to shop on Whatnot. So if we ran these for like $10, you could bid up to like $15 and then basically get these for free. So yeah, look out for that link in our bio. Come over and check us out on Whatnot if you have not yet. This is a diesel puffer jacket. This was like in an old bin. I don't know if nobody knew what it was or nobody wanted it, or if there's a flaw that I'm not seeing. But I looked this thing over and over. I flipped it inside out, and just on first glance, it looks clean. On the initial glance, and actually it washed up really nice. Diesel puffer vest. Retail on this was probably crazy. We could probably get like 25-ish for this nice little diesel puffer vest. All right, this is a brand that we don't pick up everything in this brand, but it does have some substantial pieces that you can look for. Soft surroundings. Again, these are good brands to pick up at the bins. Okay, this is where I found them. These are that's what I'm talking about right now. Good brands to pick up at the bins. This right here is just a super substantial skirt. It's got like metallic stitching, metallic like flowers throughout. Really crazy embroidery here on the bottom as well. And yeah, we'll run this over on Whatnot. Probably start it for like $10, and then see how it goes. Maybe get like $20 for it. And here, oh, I forgot another brand new piece. Come on. Always a good day when you find a brand new piece of Carhartt, even with this little logo on there. It has a little logo on the chest. It says 4 imprint. Small logo, nothing crazy. This hoodie should, with logo and all, still go for like $25 quickly. Really nice quality, really nice, obviously really nice condition. It's brand new. But good color, good size, small logo. Whoa. We're back. Okay, here is a Hawaiian shirt brand that I don't hear too many people talking about. Tory Richard. Definitely a good one to look out for. Definitely, again, just patterns, right? They have like nice patterns. They have kind of, more like simple patterns. I don't want to say boring, but more like boring patterns. And then they have like really nice stuff like this. There's like a fish all over print. We just sold one, like a men's extra small Tory Richard with like a really cool like martini glasses all over print. I think we got like 25 bucks for it. So look out for Tory Richard Hawaiian shirts. You can usually get at least in that like $18-19 range for like the basic stuff. And then when you have like nicer stuff in good sizes, you can definitely start pushing that 25 to 30. And then look out for specifically Hawaiian Christmas shirts, especially right now. We sold 2 today, actually. We sold 2 Christmas Hawaiian shirts today to 2 different buyers. So look out for Christmas Hawaiian shirts. They're very popular, and depending on what you get, you can usually get like 30 to like $100 for Christmas Hawaiian shirts, whether they're Tommy Bahama, Rain Spooner, Tory Richard. Yeah, those are like probably the big 3. Ho ho, here we go. Look at this one right here. Look at this one right here. Come on. Are we seeing that? Stussy. Boom. Stussy men's size large. And I was actually wearing the hoodie with this skull graphic when I found this t-shirt. It's an old design, it's an old graphic. And I think the hoodie I have is on the same tag, on this Made in Mexico Stussy tag. Very stoked on this one. This one's going into the personal collection for sure. But if I didn't want to put it there, easily like a probably $30 piece. All right, almost at the end here, some really nice pieces left. This one right here, this is actually really cool. This combines 2 of my favorite brands to resell. This is a Hawaiian Islands creation RVCA collab hoodie. Got the skull hand throwing up the shaka right there. Pretty cool. You got the same graphic in the front. One color. Hawaiian Island Creations, RVCA. And this should be on the RVCA tag. Yeah, RVCA tag. RVCA or Ruka. Both solid brands to look out for. A good RVCA hoodie will go for at least like 20, 25 bucks. And then a good Hawaiian Island Creations hoodie, we sell for no less than like 30 bucks. So I would guess this hoodie, we can probably put it up for like 40 bucks. And see what happens. I'll check comps. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a $50 hoodie. But at least 30 bucks all day long. Fast sale for 30 bucks on this Hawaiian Island Creations RVCA collab black hoodie sweatshirt. Just an excellent piece. Great graphic. We've sold every Hawaiian Island Creations hoodies we've ever found for about 30 bucks. This is not something we pick up all the time, but this is a Disney reversible Nightmare Before Christmas jacket that I think is pretty freaking cool. Got your, what is this, a Jack Skellington logo on this side. And again, that bright green on this side is crazy. Both sides are really clean. There's your Jack Skellington. With reversible stuff, you want to look for the tag in the pockets. Because obviously they can't put a tag in the collar because then it would kind of ruin the reversibleness of it. But if you look inside the pocket, this is like the front right pocket. Boom. You got all your tags in there. You got your material tags, got your size tag, all that good stuff. This is a men's size small. Cool piece. All right, down to the last like 3 pieces. This right here, not a super duper banger, but something that sells every single time we find it. These are Columbia, and not only Columbia. Look out for like Columbia, look out for REI, and obviously look out for like Patagonia, North Face, stuff like that. But as far as like the sleeper brands, look out for Columbia, look out for REI. You can look out for Eddie Bauer as well. But look out for these like basically 100% nylon or 100% polyester style pants. And these aren't even like the super heavy duty ones. There's some that are even more like thicker and more like, I don't want to say plastic feeling, but more like canvas feeling and a little bit more stiff. And those are like 100% like waterproof stuff. We sell those all day long. We find the kids ones. We sell the kids ones for like 20 bucks. We sell the adult ones for like 25 minimum. And depending on like model and like how modern they are versus how old they are, you can get a little bit more or a little bit less. But these Columbia pants like this in this style, we'll list for like 25, maybe 30 bucks. They're excellent condition. They are like a medium or something. Men's medium. Hold up. Sheesh. Men's medium. Excellent color. Again, we'll list them for like 25. Got this one at the bins. We got the last 2 pieces. Last 2 pieces. We got this crazy heavyweight snap-on like mechanic like work jacket. Full zip. Got the like bleach fade on the front. Got the USA flag patch on the sleeve. The big snap-on embroidery on the back. Boom. Lots of recent sales on these. I saw a super faded, distressed, grungy looking one recently sell for like 30, 35, which is why we went ahead and pulled the trigger on grabbing this one. It is pretty faded, pretty distressed, but it's a really, really cool piece. We'll get this thing listed up shortly. We'll probably list it for like 40 bucks, in like the $40 range, and see hopefully if it can sell quickly. Again, it is also the perfect season. Like we probably would maybe pass on this like in the middle of summer or beginning of summer, something like that. Alright, last piece is going to be my favorite piece in this video. Really, really cool. Not the biggest money find, but really cool piece. Boom. Vintage Budweiser. What is this guy's name? Spud? Spud McKenzie. Yeah, Spud McKenzie. The original party animal. Come on, look at that. That is pretty sick. And these do sell on eBay. I think I saw some sales for these vintage Spud McKenzie towels in like the $30 range. I'll probably keep this for a little bit. I don't even know if I'm going to get to use it, but I'll keep it for a little bit. And then if anything, I'll probably sell it closer to the summertime. But really cool towel. Definitely one of my favorite finds on the video for sure. We didn't find it. Everything else on the video we found this week. This towel we actually found probably a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. It just never showed up in any video, so I did want to share it with you guys as I did enjoy finding this very, very much. Alright, I believe that was exactly 20 pieces. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys picked up a new brand, picked up a new keyword, learned something new. If you guys have any questions about any of these items, any comments, anything you want to educate me on, I do appreciate that anytime for sure. Drop it in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the video with a like if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And look out for our next video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Welcome to the bonus part of this video. If you made it to the end or you made it this far, thank you so much for still watching. You get a bonus piece. We actually missed an item. As you can see, it was kind of hanging out on this rack the entire time, but I did forget to talk about it. And it was actually probably gonna knock that towel off as my favorite find of the day. This is probably my favorite find of the day. This is a vintage, made in USA, Sherpa lined Levi's trucker jacket. No biggie, regular lowercase e. Still a banger, still a really nice piece. 50 to like close to 100 bucks all day was the comps last time I checked, but I haven't checked recently, so maybe a little bit more now in the winter time. Anyways, an amazing piece, size 42R, and it looks like it fits like a men's medium, maybe like a large, but beautiful find. It is my third one of these that we have thrifted. Boom. I already have a blue one, so we're going to be listing this one. It's a little snug. It's like a medium. But there you go. There you have it. This is last find on the video. One more that we almost forgot to share with you guys, but I definitely wanted to include. Again, the vintage, made in USA, Levi's, Sherpa lined trucker jacket. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching to the end. Catch you in the next one. Peace.